Alright, good morning ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Dude, the water's freezing cold. Alright, we messed up pretty badly today. We messed up pretty badly. I mean, we're here, so I was awake, but I messed up pretty badly. I completely forgot to grab the secondary device. So now the timing's gonna be really off, because I've got a zero timer, which means it looks like Deep Blue might have to be doing the Deep Blue might be having to do the timer, so the recording might be really scuffed. Because if I use Deep Blue as a timer, then the recording is going to be very off. And therefore, we can't really talk much because I'll be too focused on the timer and the re-recording and the water. So today's episode is probably going to be another dud. Yeah, as much as I prioritize Earth logs and Deep Blue, I need to get these timings correct, so I failed. So yeah, I completely forgot to bring a secondary phone, and that's quite important. Completely forgot. So yeah, today's video is going to be a bit off because I'll need Deep Blue to do the timer stuff. Because if the timer goes off, then Deep Blue's gonna start recording, and then I'm gonna do a whole bunch more annoying stuff. One thing I do know is that the mall is really warm. The air conditioning here is more warmer. Okay, the treatment's got its own timer, but when we when we do legs, the timer's gonna be off. So I think this time we're not gonna see any stretching because I need the timer for the stretching, 100%. You guys will see probably just one rep only of each thing before I need to use Deep Blue to do the timing instead. So today's video is just going to be very short. I'm sorry. It is what it is, right? So maybe I could try to talk a lot during the treadmill. Only problem is that there's nothing to talk about. Yeah, GG. There's nothing to talk about. Joking, there should be something to talk about. You go check something. Yeah, okay. What I do know is that this place is quite nice, and it only takes us an extra 10 minutes to get here. Oh yeah, on the way here, I I encountered like 3 to 4 police cars, maybe 5 actually. I did my usual legal giveaway red ticket avoidance, and there was a police car behind me, but he couldn't catch up because I was going 60, he was going 50. And then out of the street, another one came. No, not street. There was one coming towards me, and then it also was a police car, and then like not even 1 minute later, another police car came from the another street, went past me, so that's 3. And then on the motorway, another police car. But yeah, I think I like police cars. They're not like, but they're very easy to identify. Any kind of blue LED, no, any kind of like white, bright LED is usually a police car at night, right? And also, when you get close, you can identify their LED lights because the headlights are like a line. You know, they're not like a bright circle. They are like a line shape. That's my kind of rule when I drive at night. Any kind of white LED that's in front of you, you can safely assume it's a police car first, so slow down. Don't try speed past a white LED light headlight because that's most likely a cop. And the thing about police cars when they park on the side is that they always have their lights on because they're not gay like the speed camera people where they turn off their lights and try to hide. Right? The police cars will have their lights on the side of the street. And yeah, so police cars are a lot more easy to spot. The only risk you have to think about when it comes to police cars is that sometimes they might have a hold in still. Like if you really got that chance, you speed past a yellow LED, no, I mean a yellow headlight. And Holdens have yellow headlights because they're older versions. But you gotta be really careful because usually you just assume that it's a normal car, so you'll speed past it, but you never know. The chances of that being a Holden could get you. Also a BMW as well. I haven't seen it. I rarely seen the BMW police cars, but you know there is one, and probably a white headlight as well. So yeah, when you drive at night, usually I just speed when there's absolutely zero vision, zero cars, like on both sides. Maybe if the car's behind you, it doesn't really matter, right? Because fun fact, even if a police car is behind you, you can still go like 60 and they're forced to go 50. And then over time you're losing. And I can't really pull you over because, I know, well, you are breaking the speed limit, but they can't pull you over unless you're going above 10 plus of the speed limit, right? So if I go 60, they're just gonna be chill. But if I go like 65 to 70, they'll pull me over. If the zone's a 50 zone, what else is there to say? Uh, yeah, usually my rule when I drive fast is that there's no cars. There's no kind of white or any white headlight assumes the police, and sometimes depending on the situation, the yellow headlight also might be a police. So it just really depends on the situation and scenario. And you're also gonna have to look out for speed cameras on the sides. Apparently, the speed camera rules are simple. They must be visible. They must be under a headlight. Oh no, they must be under like a lamppost, right? They must have their rear lights on. They must have their front lights on, and they must not be within like 20. I think it's like 10 to 20 to 30 meters of another car, so they can't blend in. But plus, they also need like a distance. No, plus the speed cameras need like a empty spot behind them, so the scanner's gonna work. Kind of. Kind of. But the thing is, though, those are what the rules say. But from experience, these speed ticket people, the government, transport agency, their cars for some reason are able to turn off one side of the lights only, and they like to hide a lot. They're a lot more sneaky. But then I guess from via karmic retribution, especially when we confronted them, they never sent the ticket. So that's something. So that's it. Speeding cameras and police cars. That topic's done. Just a little bit of insight for you two, for those two, right? Pretty simple. I mean, obviously you could just avoid all that by just not speeding at all. But what's the point of that? You know, especially when the road's completely empty. I get speeding when it's like traffic. Don't do that because obviously there's no point if you're like in heavy traffic. Who organized that event? Who organized that event? There's some kind of like event on the TV where it's just showing a whole bunch of like strong women, right? Doing exercises, right? And they're all wearing like, I don't know, they're all like gym girls. So there's nothing of interest to me, at least from my perspective. It is what it is. So is there anything else to talk about? We only got like 50 minutes before. If I talk a lot during the treadmill, then we might not have to do a remaining story, but we're probably still gonna do it. Nah, we'll still do a story video today. Now, yesterday's video is actually going to be an archive. I'm not gonna upload it. I'm not even gonna bother editing it. But last night we did play Overwatch and recorded it. And let me tell you something. I'll give you the details. Silver 1 promoted to Gold 5 and then demoted after 2 games. Back to Silver 1. That's all you gotta know. That's all you gotta know. We did very good in the first 2 games and then we lost 2 games in a row. And yeah. And yeah, I uninstalled it again. Because, yeah, fuck that. That's where I see the dark side. Anyways, yeah, so today's gonna be an ARC day. What do I even do in ARC? Crack the House is nearly done. Because I'm not really doing the boss. So for Cracked Isles, I think we'll be beginning the water adventures because we have technically conquered the skies already. to a degree. Already got the best bird, and already have got the two best wyverns you could ask for. Only thing we don't have is a blood wyvern, but hmm, there's nothing in the skies that dominate except for the other wyverns. But we could get an army of blood wyverns. I feel like an army of blood wyverns might be the strongest because they can hear themselves. I think. I'll figure it out. I'll see how it works. And yeah, we still got to do the water stuff now. I don't think we can tame it. Okay, I should stop talking about. No, I'll stop talking about Ark for now because that's not really part of the Earth logs. This way, talking about real life here, this reality. What other topics are there? Three. Actually, there is one topic to talk about. I will go opposite this. What was the time? Unfortunately, due to that spot, like I said, that spot there, when there's someone else there, the diamond hour is gone instantly. So we gotta bounce to this way. Here you go. Look, this place is a lot more emptier, so we'll go over there. Like I said, the moment there is another person in that area, it's not even a golden hour or diamond hour. It's too awkward. So yeah, I'm gonna just bounce and give that to the woman there because it'll affect the rest of the things. All right. Well, I guess we'll just be here for now then. There was a woman there, and I kind of just had to leave it. Just this. I really cannot talk with that person's like that person then over there. Can't really do much about it. You know what I mean? Considering that. Okay, so we had like 14 minutes left. But anyways, we got Deep Blue's gonna be on the timer soon, so yeah. Also, again, like I said, that spot there, when there's a person, it's really we're they'll literally hear us, so it's not really worth it. It is what it is. That's just like right there. It's okay that this place is quite empty over here. Yeah, so when that happens, we just gotta adapt. So I was talking about police cars and stuff, right? Huh, now the TV's showing a whole bunch of shirtless men doing the exact same thing the women were doing. So those physiques are, I'm not gonna lie, those physiques are definitely interesting. I can't tell if they're attractive or not, even though I probably have the same build. Should have just gone, should have just gone like lean or something, kind of ish. I don't know. Like I'm looking at these people's builds. I mean, yeah, they're lean, but they're kind of like big as well. Is that my physique? I swear it is. Huh. Doesn't really look that appealing. Maybe it's because to me, this all of them are the same. Actually, I think that's the reason why. I think it's because there's so many of them in one spot. It's kind of like, oh, that's kind of the thing. That's kind of the topic I've talked about many times, right? It's like I'm sure any of these dudes, when they're around normal people, that would be like crazy physiques, right? But when they're all next to each other, it's kind of like, oh, now that they're all next to each other, I guess you look into it more detailed, right? Just like how if you put a bodybuilder with a group of normal people, the bodybuilder's like, damn, he's built, he's strong. But then when you put him next to the other bodybuilders, it's like, oh, so what's so special about him? Everyone else is the same. It's the same kind of scenario when we talked about that festival topic, right? Whereas like all those girls wearing basically nothing were all in like one spot, and it's like, oh, okay, now there's just a bunch of them there. What's so special? But I bet if you put one of those girls into any of the normal looking like mall, they'd be like, damn, that one's kind of good looking compared to the other. Like, you know what I mean? Same kind of concept. What is that concept called again? Exclusivity. exclusive, exclusivity, exclusivity. Anyways, today's video is going to be quite short. But we're going to have to do a story run because I'm going to have to actually use Deep Blue as a timer. So, yeah, we're not going to talk that much. It is what it is, right? But yeah, if the time is going to happen, we won't even be able to use the mic, so I'm going to have to just go ghost for the rest of the episode. I'll just show you clips of me doing the thing and that's it. It is what it is. 12 an hour is okay-ish, but again, it's not really the best because I mean, sure it's wide, but again, it's not tall enough, so it's a bit more close combat. Then, yeah, I guess we could use the leg press then. I guess it's fine. This is all because I didn't bring the secondary phone. If I brought the secondary phone, this would be a lot more easier. Also, I swear this place is actually colder. The the other part was actually a lot warmer. Yeah, like I said about the gym event thing on the TV, it's actually just exclusivity or pattern. No, common. I think it's just yeah, exclusivity, and you know, yeah, is it? That might be the word or something like that, right? Uh, it's like the common, I guess. Yeah, it's just like common, right? Or like, what do you call it? It's either called exclusivity or verity. You know, it's like if you put a piece of gold in a bunch of coal, then that gold's, you know, a lot more high value because it's like wow. But then when you put that same piece of gold among of other pieces of gold, that piece of gold is no longer special because there's so much other gold nearby. You're not going to really care the specific one because they're all the same. Or like you'll look for a higher purity gold, you know, a dirty piece of gold, put it in coal. That piece of gold is going to be so much high value, right? Put that same dirty piece of gold into another pile of gold. You're going to look for the shinier one or the heavier one, you know, because now there's so much gold everywhere. You're going to look for the better one. You'll look for the anomaly of the group. So yeah, it's mainly just the anomaly, right? Or you look for like a pretty one. That's why when you come, no, sorry, that's why when it comes to the echelons, right? And the higher echelon you go to, the more options you have, the more picky you are, and the more little prettier thing you look at, right? So I guess it's the same for like university, right? I guess that one pretty girl in your lecture, right? That one's really high value because out of all of them, that one's the most prettiest. But then put that same pretty girl into like the city or something, not city, but into like a into another group of other pretty ones, then you can look for the next pretty one because you've got options and choices. So that's what sensei means about that. When you have lots of choices and options, you tend to look for the best one out of the group instead of what you have. So when it comes to like the lower echelon, you're stuck with, and you're only stuck with like a lecture class or a high school class, right? That's your range you have, and that's all you get. But when you become the higher echelon, you get more choices. But then at the same time, it's not that dark because even with all those options and choices, it might not have the same effects as someone that you, I don't know, example, spent much time with, right? Like for example, in university, I guess you spend more time with that person than like the usual Instagram thing. It really just depends. But there's no right or wrong because you know ecosystems both need to exist and etc. Okay, I think we've covered some decent topics. We've only got 4 minutes left, 3 minutes left before we're gonna have to go dark and deep blue. We'll have to replace the silver timer. Don't even have the name for the other phone. Don't have a name. But Deep Blue's gonna have to, unfortunately, start recording soon. And this may be the end of the video. I might add a bit of B-roll, but besides that, there will be less. There will be no more framework for me for the meantime. So I apologize in advance for getting the phone. So today's epilogue, even though we have lots of things to say, is gonna come to an end. Okay. Yeah, recording multiple times is gonna be annoying. We won't be able to use Blackmagic camera right now because the ISO is gonna change every single time, and that's gonna be such a pain. So we might just have to use the iPhone's camera instead. Because if we use if we use the Blackmagic camera, ISO is gonna change every time we re-record, and the color grading is gonna look pretty off. So we're just gonna have to stick with the natural thing. Matter of fact, here's a better idea. We're gonna record the B-roll in 4K 60 FPS, and therefore that should be able to allow me to put. I might actually secretly put the rest of the Overwatch footage in here. You know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I will secretly put the Overwatch footage in here. It's gonna be raw edited. It's not gonna be even edited. It's gonna be raw, right? So yeah, I might as well because there's no point in archiving it. That's the plan now. Got it. Understood. You had a plan? Good, because that's the plan. We're gonna end this here, and then I'm gonna end up actually putting the Overwatch raw footage in here. So no edits. It's gonna show the raw terrible gameplay of us losing non-stop. Yeah. All right. Cool. Got it. Alright, so an update on the place. Golden hour there is non-existent, it sucks. And also, while I was there, I noticed that another person went into the diamond area. So now not only there's a woman there, there's also another man there. So it looks like we're gonna abandon this place again for the meantime because golden hour here sucks, one. Diamond hour there doesn't exist the moment another person enters the space. And yeah, that's about it. Seems like our home base is really just the best spot because one, the roof is tall, two, it's massive, and three, the locals there are significantly less numbers than over here. Again, this place here is near a neighborhood, so that's exactly why there is more people compared to home base. Home base is in an industrial area. This place is near people's homes, so that golden hour doesn't exist. No golden hour, it sucks. And the diamond hour there is too inconsistent. The moment a single soul enters there, the airspace is like corrupted, you know what I mean? So we cannot be there anymore. So I guess we'll be going back to home base. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the Overwatch video. One part is edited, the second part is not edited. Alright, the second part isn't edited to a degree, and we basically just uninstalled the game because after those two losses it was pretty annoying. Got demoted and yeah, it's just like no, there's no point. Alright, so whatever. Alright ladies and gentlemen, appreciate it. Alright, see you guys next time. Alright, bye bye.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's the night time. I should probably go to sleep, but I just want to see if we can do one game. Just one game? I don't know. What are we doing?
I aim to devastate enemies. Perfection in
I am on fire. The enemy still wants more.
Helden sterben nicht. Surrender to my will.
Bit rusty this morning. Missing every single shot. It is what it is.
They've taken the robot. Do not let them take the lead. No one can hide from my sight. Their movement. Freeze! Don't move.
We have the plot. I completely blown up.
It is what it is.
Stay alive. 60 seconds. Victory. Now arriving at ease. Spiders. Team best round. 1.
I just joined.
Complete.
Yo, our team's literally no healing, just wall attack.
Score 1. Heroes never die. Let's get you back in the fight. Improving your vitals. Distance is no obstacle to me.
Oh my.
Attackers incoming. Stop the field. Distance is no obstacle to my accuracy.
Got wiped out.
Stay alive.
They are seizing our objective.
How delightful. No one can hide from my sight.
Tools in hand, brain in gear.
Turret saved the day. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Overwatch. Now, today we're going to be doing some ranked, and I'm going to see if I actually can talk to my teammates, because last time we played ranked, my voice chat wasn't working, so I couldn't actually communicate with my teammates. And yeah, we'll just see how things will go. Alright, we're going to be doing damage, and of course we're going to do a warm-up round with just a random open queue, and then yeah, after open queue, we're going to go straight into ranked and see what happens, right? Either demotion or promotion. I don't really care which one, as long as we get to play the game, right? What the hell? That is not... There's no way that's real. That's kind of weird, actually. Must be like the wrong angle. No, that's not the...
Delicious.
No, it actually is a bit sus. Look at that. I thought I was tripping for a bit, but that's kind of... That kind of sus. It's like she's pregnant or something. What? Strange.
Looking.
Alright, let's give it the first game a try, shall we? Oh, we're so rusty today. Nuts. This wrecking ball is so annoying. Oh my goodness, this wrecking ball is pretty hard. This wrecking ball is very annoying.
Sight.
What, as a glass?
The payload's activating.
Oh, it's a glass, my bad. Oh. What? That one, they killed me?
And hide from my sight.
I got caught out. I shouldn't have jumped over the bridge, or then... Yeah, I got caught out there. I had nowhere to, like, hide. I was just in the open. That was my bad. I'm caught out so badly, it's crazy. What, that Moray ball's so annoying. That ability, it is what it is. Was that Winston shield blocks the dash ability? Winston kind of counted stingy, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this like frosty thing's very annoying. I just realized that both of their tanks don't have any kind of like deflection.
No one can hide from my sight. not provoke me.
Reaper flanked us from behind.
Just no one can hide from my sight. Now I truly
Got
feel
him.
alive.
That's the point. Now sit over here.
So many funerals. See an enemy. Heroes never die.
Setting out the welcome mat.
No one can hide from my sight. I truly feel alive.
Hey, we won in the end. Holy crap, 42 eliminations. When did we do that? Hey, we did it at the end. That was kind of... I'm gonna give it to Mercy. Mercy kept me alive for a long time. We didn't do that bad in the end. 4 deaths, 28 elims. Genji, Mercy, okay. I think we're ready for rank now, right? What time is it? That was actually... We popped off at the end, alright? We popped off at the end. That was good. We actually did pretty good near the end. We warmed up. Just ran it down, you know what I mean? I'm not even a Soldier 76 kind of guy. As a guy, I'm a flexible man. It's alright. Team is pretty unorganized, I'm not gonna lie. We did. Oh, very good, very good. Good job. I don't know why I use the Asian voice when I'm talking in chat. Unfortunately, we're not going Widowmaker. We just have to go Bastion right now because it is looking pretty bad. Was chasing down Junkrat, my bad. I knew that Reaper was gonna TP behind me. Need healing. Yo, beautiful ult, mate. I saw that ult. That was beautiful. Hey, mate, did that ult save that one? That ult made the what do we call it? I don't even know. I'm gonna give it to the May. All right, there is our next as a game. Obviously, we didn't get a chance to use Widowmaker there because it was control, not a escort kind of game. Oh man, the game's gonna shut down. It is what it is. Game got shut down, it is what it is. That Bob was just shooting at me the whole time.
Still untouchable.
Tranquility.
What? I was just getting target fired by that thing. What am I getting hit? Okay. What? Close, but not enough. Oh, she got the heal. That's how. I'm frozen. I literally can't move. Wow. I don't know who to give it to, honestly. Who do we even give it to? I don't even know. Another win, another dollar. Oh. We're gold. Not good. I was preferred we would go into a bit... I guess we're gold now, huh? It's too close range for... It's way too close range for Widowmaker. How is this thing still alive? Yo, how are they still alive? I was like shooting some. They must have been getting healed or something. How was that thing still alive? We kind of just got deleted, huh? Yo, we're gonna get demoted again. Got the cat.
careful. We only have one support, bro. Like, we have to wait. We have to wait.
I've almost got ult. Just don't die and we can all do a big push.
I'm nano you, Winston. Go, 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 go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Winston, peek me, peek me, peek me.
I am just getting caught out non-stop.
No, that's cool actually. No, it's alright if we die actually. It's probably better actually.
Yeah, the soldier's kind of behind us.
No, it's probably better if we die. Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Got caught out so many times. What's back? It's silver. Good. Well, if we did terrible as Bastion. We actually did better. Would have made it in Bastion there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate it again. Alright, we're done. See you guys next time, alright? Bye bye.